The golf industry invites people like yourself to take up the game if you haven't as of yet. So let's talk to some people and find out what kind of programs are available for you, your family, and friends too. There's all kinds of programs out there. There was the Link Up to Golf program through Play Golf America,
Right.
free lesson month.
Yes.
Now there's a new program being launched, Get Golf Ready,
Correct.
which is going to allow people to pick up the game of golf through maybe 5 introductory lessons. And
Correct. So it's an initiative by the PGA to help players get more involved in the game and get started and play more golf, participate more at the club level. And I think it's going to be a wonderful program nationally.
well, I also understand the World Golf Foundation's behind it too. So not just the PGA, I guess we've got all the organizations that are blessing this, which makes it kind of special. But I guess it will be found on playgolfamerica.com too.
Yes, it will be. And I think that one of the long-reaching aspects of it is that if people are playing golf, they're connecting with one another, they're getting their families out, they're doing things together as a family. I think that that's something that we need now at this time because in that, I think our families and our friends give us strength to carry forward.
You talk about golf being affordable, and that's important to your organization. And actually, you have one of the largest amateur organizations in the country?
Yeah, I believe it's the second largest golf association in America. We have around 162 to 170,000 members.
That's a lot of golfers.
Yeah.
And keeping them happy. Of course, you've got 2 courses, and one of them is here in the rotation, Poppy
Yeah.
Hills. Let's chat a little bit about Poppy Hills.
Well, Poppy Hills is a great course, and it's a championship golf course that would normally, if it was not owned by us, would cost, $250 a round. We charge our members, I think it's $50 some during the week, $68, $70 on the weekend. So if people go out on Monday after the tournament, they'll play in the same golf course that Bill Murray and Phil Mickelson have played for $50 some. So
That is excellent. And of course, there's another sister course, I call it the Poppy Ridge course, which is a 27-hole facility in Livermore.
yeah, it's a great course. It's been there for I think 11 or 12 years, and again, it's accessible to a lot of people in the Bay Area. It's very easy to get to. It actually has had more rounds normally than Poppy Hills because it's so accessible to so many members. The thing is that there's 1.3 million golfers in Northern California, and we have 162,000, which is big, but we'd like to get more people to join because right now what's going on is 2 big issues. Number one, water is going to become very difficult for golf courses to be getting going forward. And if the people who like to play golf or believe golf's valuable for kids and adults to be able to do something other than hanging in front of a computer or hanging around a mall, they need to support golf, and that means they need to help us to stand up when water is being given to car washes, and other stuff. And give it, make sure that the golf courses get a little bit. The other thing that's going on right now is a new sales tax initiative that Arnold Schwarzenegger's brought out. It's important because the state's in trouble financially, but at the same time, this is the first time he's ever gone after any entertainment business and is asking it to pay sales tax, which means that whenever anybody goes and plays a round of golf, if golfers don't speak up, they're going to be paying 10% on top of what they've been paying for a round of golf. So if they're paying $25 a round, it's going to be $27.50. If they're taking a golf lesson and it's $50, it's going to be $55. And if they're hitting range balls, they may be paying tax on the range balls. So this is going to be different because they don't tax accountants, they don't tax attorneys, they don't tax tennis instructors, they don't tax ski instructors, but they're going to tax golf instructors now. Down the road, they may be taxing these other groups. So we're very concerned about going after people's income. Golf instructors right now, because of the backup in the economy, are seeing that it's tougher to get people to come in for lessons. People don't have the money to spend $50. And if they have the sales tax added on, they're sort of saying to themselves, well, I can't get the people to pay the $50, so the instructors end up paying the sales tax, which they're already struggling for their own income, and now they're going to have this 10% tax. So we're very concerned, and we're fighting that.
Golf's been a serious game, and it is when they're competing tour players, but also it's meant to be fun. It's for families too. Your thoughts about that?
Yeah, and pretty much any person at any level can play the game, and there's different golf courses that are set up. As an example, we have one here at Pebble, Peter Hay, little par 3 up the hill here.
Now, didn't you work on the team over there, maintenance crew?
Yeah, I actually am the superintendent of that little golf course.
Hooray!
But currently I get to work on the big course because obviously that place is closed for spectators to trample across and all
But that
that.
little course is known all over the world.
Yeah, it's a pretty famous little par 3, and I mean we have a lot of locals here, a lot of little kids. People of all age brackets play there, skill levels, it doesn't matter. I try to encourage as many people that come out. Doesn't matter where your skill is right now, Peter Hay is a place to play because it's a great place to work on your short game.
Well, another thing, too, they keep talking about the time crunch, okay? And some people don't have the time to play 18 holes. Or maybe you've got a grandfather who wants to play with his granddaughter or grandson.
Yeah, it's a perfect opportunity, and you don't have to play all 9 holes either. It's looped in such a way where you could play 4 holes, 6 holes. You can skip around if there's a group that's way slow in front of you. You don't have to play it in order. It's a blast. So I recommend Peter Hay to anybody to come out that wants to work on their short game and just have fun.
Some people are playing golf, others are writing about it. Let's take a peek. Well, when it comes to California golf, you've been covering this as a journalist for probably at least 2 decades or more. Is that right, Robert?
Just over 2 decades. That's correct, yeah.
Okay. Now, the best of California golf is now out. A little bit, this is the official California Golf Guide publication?
Right, it's the official California Golf Travel Tourism publication, comes out once a year. Yep.
Well, and they say tourism is key.
Tourism is the key right now, yeah.
And golf is a key component to it.
Well, there's probably 600, 700 public golf courses in California, and they all need business right now.
That's absolutely correct. Now, there are a couple, though, that have been featured here in this, and I know it's a highlight in stories.
Well, yeah, some of the newer ones on the scene. Sevillano Golf Course up in Northern Cal outside of Sacramento, about an hour, north or so.
And up in Corning.
Up in Corning, and down in the Southern Cal, brand new course opened up a few months ago. Another gaming casino called Pechanga, the Journey of Pechanga. Corey Pavin is their touring rep right now. And some of the older established courses, you got Quail Lodge is doing some new things out here. They got Bobby Clampett coming in to do a golf school with Catherine Marin, Northern California Teacher of the Year. So yeah, some fun things are happening out there. So people need to get out and play.
Okay, thank you for spreading the word on what's going on in golf.
You got it.
Well, it wouldn't be a tour event if I didn't bump into you here. How are you doing, Doctor?
It wouldn't be a tour event for me not to bump into you, Emmy.
Bless you. You are known for your teaching. You've done a lot and groomed and mentored a lot of people in this game. Your thoughts about golf in California?
Well, I have, and I've had that opportunity. Northern Cal Golf has given me many opportunities to work with many golf professionals, and I also have an opportunity to work with PGA Tour players. Like today, I was with Mr. Charlie Wee, who I've been with for a while, and to watch him play, watch him work with his teacher, watch him, plan his strategy for the course. It was great. And yesterday I was with Kurt Triplett, and it was a wonderful day. And the day before, Scott McCarron.
Now, you are also an author, Winning the Battle Within. Am I correct? Is the name of the last book?
Yes, and it's done really well. It's really a good book, if I say so myself. But we're just really close to doing our second reprint with some minor editing. One of my other golf professionals that I have mentored, Eric Jones,
yes, PGA,
has really helped considerably with the book. And by the way, he has a nice ebook out too.
He has something online, doesn't
yes,
he?
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
On the 5 keys for longer distance. Everybody wants to hit it further. I've mentioned to him I haven't gotten the 20 yards yet, but I'm working on it.
About the game of golf, your thoughts about how it helps our youth become better citizens?
Well, golf is a microcosm. It's a metaphor for living. And the vehicle, golf can be a wonderful vehicle to learn how to manage yourself, learn how to deal with distractions, learn how to get in the zone so you can really, really perform well. It's a metaphor for learning a post-shot routine. So what do we do when we miss shots? What do we do if we miss things in our life? So it's a terrific metaphor, and it's a great learning vehicle for kids and for you and me too.
Well, it's time to wrap this show, but not before reminding you that golf is more than a game, and it's good for us in so many ways. Thanks for tuning in to this Voice of the Valley, made possible through assistance from the California Alliance for Golf.